Yo, what is going on? Gibu here with my balisongs, and I would like to make a recommendation video because it has been a good year now, and yeah, let's get this done. Of my many balisongs, I have 4 I want to recommend, and of the 4, 2 are a budget bally. So ultimately, you decide which one you'll like more at the end, with having discussed my experience with the 4 balisongs. So, to start this off, we're going to be talking about the Squiddy-AL. Yes, that is right. This balisong, I truly believe, deserves to be in every balisonger's arsenal. You need to have this if you don't, because this thing has a lot to offer. And first thing that I love about this, and definitely got to get it out there, is that it has amazing grip. It's like, look at that. This definitely helps you get your ladders done good. If that's not enough for you, there's grip on the blade, and if you aren't utilizing its blade to get ladders done more better, then now you know, because that definitely helps out a lot too. You'll be doing infinity ladders in no time. Like, that's how much it helps out. So the Squiddy-AL is definitely a must-have. Oops. So all my balisongs I just tuned and lubed up. So yeah, there you go. It is also, as you can tell, a generally silent flipper. And yeah, it doesn't run on bushings, it's just washers. Get the Squiddy-AL. Because of its versatility and the price. Ooh. So yeah, I think that's it for the Squiddy-AL. Let's talk about the LDY now. So the LDY Orion is the next budget bally I want to talk about. Now, firstly, it's just got a wicked look. Like, you gotta love that blade design. You gotta love the handle design. And the fact that it's sandwich constructed. Whoo-hoo. I love my sandwiches, man. And this thing is amazing. It is a more blade neutral to me. Blade neutral biased rather than handle neutral. People will say that it's evenly balanced, but it's not evenly balanced. It's more blade biased because it helps me get, see, inversible chopping done. I can't do that with my other balisongs besides the Squiddy-AL. My bad. So I put Loctite in this last night and I oiled it all up. It's sounding amazing. Those washers really make a big difference in sound. That is so satisfying. It's like music to my ears. So, enough of the satisfying parts of this balisong. The flipping of this thing is just amazing. Like the Squiddy-AL, it helps out to get quite a bit of tricks done that I'd normally struggle with. Like chatters is one of them. Something about its weight helps it look more clean, or get more clean. yeah. The grippiness of this is awesome. The blade of it is awesome. And these jimpings here, they help out a lot too. It's not as grippy as the Squiddy-AL, but they definitely help still. So yeah, of those two, I think my favorite is still the Squiddy-AL. Moving on. So next up, we're talking about is, yes, the chunky, the amazing bottle opening balisong, the Firefly V2. This thing is amazing, despite its chunkiness. Like, I know some people might think it's chunky, you might not be able to get much done with it. If you have small fingers, then yes, it generally will be hard for you. But if not, like me, I generally have kind of big hands, so this thing helps out. This thing works with me. Its chunkiness is like an unorthodox way of grippiness. Like when I do those ladders, the chunkiness helps keep it in this general area, so it's not constantly slipping each ladder trick you do. And another reason I love this is that in the time that I've got this, I've only had to wipe out the tang pins, keep it oiled, and that is it. Ooh. It is an awesome balisong with awesome tolerances. Just what I like. A balisong with minimal maintenance besides the upkeep, I should say, for it, you know. And the milling, as you know, provides grip when doing fins. And I almost got my finger with the tooth, which is also another plus, especially if you're like training to flip a bottle. I mean, training to flip a live blade. So yeah, teeth are definitely a help for that. So yeah, and you gotta have a bottle opener. You never know. You just never know when you're gonna need that thing. My bad. It's got a very unique blade design. Like for me, it resembles like a kukri with a bottle opener at the end instead of a blade. So that's what I like about it. I always wanted a kukri knife, but being Canadian, that's not gonna happen. So that's another reason why I wanted this thing. Blade signs. So yeah, the Firefly is a recommended for me. Now, let's move on to the next. Now, my final recommended balisong. It is the Glidr Antarctic 2. As you can tell, I truly love this balisong and I flip it mostly. And like the Firefly, it takes minimal damage when getting tossed around or accidental drops, because I'm generally trying to wiggle it around and it's not budging. All I've had to do is, like the Firefly, wipe out its pivot areas and keep it oiled. This balisong is just overall satisfying. It has everything that I personally love. It has Zen pins. It is sandwich constructed. It is generally neutral balance to handle biased. And the finish, it is smooth but oddly grippy. Like its jimpings aren't the greatest, but the finish plus the little jimpings there, it definitely helps. And there is someone who does mods, so if you're wanting to make it more blade biased, which I want to soon, because if I'm loving this now, I can only imagine what it will feel like with some inserts. So I'm definitely going to be hitting up Zippy balisong for some inserts. I gotta know. So yeah, this balisong is cheaper than the BB Firefly. It flips personally better because of its more slimness. It's got some tapering, so if you don't know, tapering is when it gets more narrow towards the blade, which also helps out with ladders. Oops. Oop. Doesn't want to cooperate with me with it now. So yeah, don't know what happened there. So the Antarctic 2 is definitely highly recommended. Like, they sell out pretty fast frequently, but they do stock up. Just gotta hit that subscribe for emails, you know. That's what I did, and as soon as it hit, bam, I got it. And sure enough, it sold out after. Well, it was basically already sold out. This is one of the last ones. And boy, am I glad to get it, because it's red and black. Like, it's Deadpool colors. And I'm Canadian. So yeah. That is my recommendations for you. The 2 budgets and the 2 non-budgets. If you have any questions, if I didn't cover anything you're curious about, please just comment. Ask away, I'll be happy to answer. And with that, I leave you with a kiss goodbye. Peace out. See you in the next video.